And now this is what I love and I can't stop loving. Go out dancing from 10 till 6 in the morning, chatting content to strangers all night, and then waking up with the best memories of your life. For it's a moment when the music hits my soul lifts, and my smile radiates the simple joy and the bliss.
Oi, what do you get if you take a Welsh boy? Mixing some unity, mixing some noise, mixing affliction with music addiction, conviction and friction, and leave it to boil. Friend, but don't overcook me please, serve me with the fine wine and a cheddar cheese, cause I'll immature with age and I don't deep freeze, cause I'll melt your freezer with the fire that I preach.
Hey.
Amplify my brothers, I'm on furious form. I raise my fist against the system that's all crooked and torn. I bring this culture of vultures, the righteous, the soldier.
Hey,
I'm feeling
the
like
righteous.
these body bags, I come Jason Bourne. I said I get it on Donkey Kong. Blowing up a smoke like Cheech and Chong. Making shots fabric like I'm Neil Armstrong. I'm feeling like I'm Neil because I'm the one.
One people thems. So I I reacted to some Ren. Again, forgive the way the sun is shining through my room at the moment. There's zero, but the blinds are there. They're still not up yet. So I reacted to some Ren last week, and I decided to do the money game. I had a feeling I knew what it's kind of going to be about because, you know, the majority of us really know that, yeah, money's great. Money's great now. Money's great now. But we also know that, like, it is a root of so many evils in the world and stuff. So I was like, being as conscientious as I think Ren's going to be, I think I know where he's probably going to try and go with this. But even with me having that kind of forethought of what I thought he was going to do, what he then actually went and did, it honestly, to the point where it kind of made me wanting to react to anything else a little bit frivolous in that moment. Like, and obviously it's all relative, do you know what I mean? And I think, you know, there's many layers to these conversations, and I think not taking anything away from what Ren said, but at the same time as seeing so much, like, and again, this isn't not even against what he said, like, he's just holding up a mirror to what the world is like. So when you kind of are forced to just you kind of, I don't know, like, I'm only human, man. I was like, I need a moment. I need a moment. So I was at my friends on Friday, this amazing barbecue, and then I was recovering on Saturday, and then Sunday I was with my family, as one of my family members is not very well. So, you know, it was really nice to kind of spend some time with them. So I feel like I've had some time to really just, you know, just not focus on so much of the negative that is so, like, very much everywhere, and it is. And I'll be honest as well, like, that video, that Ren reaction, because I don't talk about, like, politics or anything really that's too divisive on my channel, because I like to just get into the music and get into the art and stuff. But when the art is a direct reflection on what the world is saying, like, it would be completely remiss of me and completely devoid of any kind of sincerity for me not to talk about, like, what he was talking about. So in that reaction, I am talking. Do you know what I mean? I am talking, and I make zero apologies for what I said.
I said what I said.
So the other Ren reactions I wanted to do, this one, which I'm now a bit dubious about, but I was like, oh, okay, the Love series one might be about, like, love and all the, you know, all the amazing trappings of love and stuff. I'm now thinking, because it's not called that, it's called Love Music, and I'm wondering whether it's going to be talking about, like, where people are passionate about music, and then that's met with the commercial reality of people needing to do certain things in order to, you know, do what they need to do. So I'm thinking, like, is it that? Like, is that what this is going to be about? But I don't think it's going to be any kind of warm and fuzzy, you know, here's some Hallmark moments. I don't think it's going to be that, so we'll see. And then after that, it's Wade in the Water, and sit back on 74. Those are the ones I want to get done today, before I jump into any other reactions. So let's waste no time, people, and let's see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? I bet he's doing a cover of that, isn't he? Brother, brother, there's far too many of you crying. I bet you he has done a version of that. If he has, I beg you tell me. Right, okay.
And now this is what I love and I can't stop loving. Go out dancing from 10 till 6 in the morning, chatting content to strangers all night, and then waking up with the best memories of your life.
but I kind of want the lyrics up, and I thought this parts 1 to 4 was gonna do that, but you're not doing that, so I'm gonna look for part 1. Although I'm not certain that the lyrics are gonna be on this, but let's see. Freckled Angels.
And now this is what I love and I can't stop loving. Go out dancing from 10 till 6 in the morning, chatting content to strangers all night, and then waking up with the best memories of your life.
Okay.
For it's a moment when the music hits my soul lifts, and my smile radiates the simple joy and the bliss. My life is this, chasing a dream to make it big. I dream of playing festivals and being top of that list. I dream of 10,000 people singing all my lyrics. I dream of sitting backstage with Stevie Wonder sipping drinks. Dream of making an album called The Greatest Hits. I dream of watching records flying off the shelves of the kids. It's a life that I want to be living, so I'll be giving mind, body, soul until I'm freaking seeing this vision. I'm feeling this mission. Feels like I was born to be spitting, and so I stay so dedicated like an angel tradition. Oh, be yourself and you'll be okay. I know this life can be tough, but a smile is just a button away. Press play with just one touch. Whenever my skies turn to grey and life starts getting too much, I turn on that tune out. I love this music so much. But da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, hey.
I don't ever wanna end up in a 9 to 5, working a full-time job just to try and provide. If I ever gave anyone any advice, would be to follow your dreams until the day that you die. And I'm not fussed about being rich either, as long as I can live the way I want. Keep your mansion, keep your beamer, I don't want them, as long as I can live happily and earn a comfortable life for my family and me, and be free. For life is never ever set in stone, that's why I never followed anybody's rules for my own. I always did things with love and respect for myself, but if you bring people down, then you're affecting yourself. But if you bring others up to places they couldn't reach, then your rewards they'd be much more than you could earn in a week. And your potential has no bounds, please take it from me. That's why I swear you could fly if you only believe. Oh, be yourself and you'll be okay. I know this life can be tough, but a smile is just a button away. Press play with just one touch. Whenever my skies turn to grey, life starts getting too much. I turn on that tune out. I love this music so much. I be the lyrical syllable killer, the blood spiller. I be the baddest on the scene, call me the Godfather. My hope is so far in the crowd that I could see the stars. And when I'm spitting the rhythm, precisionally take it much farther. This is the music, rat-a-ta-ta. I fuse it with lyrics, use it, mix it up and got this music. Take me so I can taste it. The snare and the bass kick, feel it in my chest coming up from the basement. Oh, be yourself and you'll be okay. I know this life can be tough, but a smile is just a button away. Press play with just one touch.
Is that Ren in the back?
For my skies turn to grey and life starts getting too much. I turn on that tune out. I love this music so much. But da-da-da-da-da.
Hey.
But da-da-da-da-da. But da-da-da-da-da. But da-da-da-da-da. Oh. But da-da-da-da-da. But da-da-da-da-da.
Hey.
Yeah, da-da-da-da. I love it.
Tune. Tune, 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 tune. Let me just, because he puts his lyrics on, I'm confused. This is not the OG part 1. Is there like another part 1 that I've missed or something? Anyway, the lyrics are here, and I'm gonna trust that is Cryad has put the right lyrics on here. So I'm probably going to listen to it again with the lyrics in front of me. But just as like a first listen, in terms of what I'm picking up from listening to it for the first time only, yeah, this is like an ode to basically putting that positive juju out there for the things that make you happy, and when the things that make Ren happy in this instance is the music. So like him saying that, look, I'm not even looking to be rich, and famous. I'm just looking to like be able to live enough, that I can do what I love, which is music. Like, do enough for my family and whatever, like, but nothing that's going to be like, obnoxiously rich for just rich sake. I just want to enjoy my life, and actually you doing good and you striving for your dreams, you should absolutely do that. Tim saying that, I would never want to be in a 9-to-5 in my life. Like I'd rather chase my dreams until the day that I die. And I think like, as I keep telling you guys, when it comes to like me and my channel, like as much as it's, a lot of people might look at that and like, what do you mean that's your dream? What do you mean? Like, but in terms of like putting on a camera and talking to people, like, and putting yourself out there on a day-to-day to week-to-week to month-to-month basis, that is still something. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I think for me, like allowing, like, I guess people into my life a little bit and allowing me into yours, that is a kind of dream, because I'm getting to invest into music and I know it's other people doing those things, but it's my appreciation of those things and sharing that with other people, which to me, I think is amazing and I love that. So him talking about just putting that positive foot forward and chasing things that you want, whatever it is. I'm talking about YouTube. You could be talking about plumbing. You could be like the world's biggest box stamp collector. I mean, that's your dream. Whatever it is, like, chase things that make you happy, because, listen, my as I mentioned earlier, my family member's not well. Like, and one of the things she said to me on Sunday, she was just like, you make sure that you are happy and you don't make absolutely any apologies for that. Do you know what I mean? Because you don't know what's around the corner. Yeah, her life is completely changed, and you can't afford to worry about what Martha and John are gonna say about what you're planning to do with your business, because at the end of the day, they're not paying our bills. They're paying on these bills, whatever I do, you know. So that is a sick message, man, and that's the gist of what I was getting from what he said. I want to listen to it again with all the different bits, because there were some verses, the actual rhythm of how he was spitting completely changed, and how he was like speeding up and whatever, and dropping more beats, which was sick. Dropping more bars, sorry, and just the vibe of the song as well. It's kind of giving me like ska, kind of bouncy, like I saw someone saying there about being a bard or whatever. Like it's kind of an amalgamation of a few different genres, but like enough to keep me like just bouncing along. Vibes, absolute vibes, and kept me smiling the whole way through. So yeah, okay, let's play it again.
And now this is what I love when I can't stop loving. Go out dancing from 10 till 6 in the morning, chatting content to strangers all night, and then waking up with the best memories of your life. For it's a moment when the music hits my soul lifts, and my smile radiates the simple joy and the bliss. My life is this, chasing a dream to make it big. I dream of playing festivals and being top of that list. I dream of 10,000 people singing all my lyrics. I dream of sitting backstage with Stevie Wonder sipping drinks. Dream of making an album called The Greatest Hits. I dream of watching records flying off the shelves of the kids. It's a life that I want to be living, so I'll be giving mind, body, soul until I'm freaking seeing this vision. I'm feeling this mission. Feels like I was born to be spitting, and so I stay so
positive, endorphin, loving tune. Preach, man. Preach. You better preach. Like, that is such a positive, like, slap to the face. And do you know what's nice? Even though I was saying I wasn't sure what angle this was going to go down, because obviously the last time that we were together, like, you know, there were some evils in the world, man, that needed to be called out. And he did not waste no time on taking us on that nursery rhyme 10-step guide to absolute villainy. So to kind of hear such a, again, intelligent song that can take all the different aspects of, like, even just being out, from, like you said, from 10 till 6 in the morning. I love a night out, you know. Like, even at my age, yeah, people were like, yeah, but aren't you tired of going out? Like, don't get me wrong. And some of the streets that are out there right now, with some of the things that are going on right now, some of those things do not appeal to me, and some of the people that are out don't appeal to me. But you give me like a sick event where people are not dressed like, you know, like they just come from market, like, but they've actually, you know, put on some decent clothes. I'm gonna be a designer. That's not what I'm saying. Like, just, you know, just you stay good, you smell good. Do you know what I mean? Like, you want to be around other people that stay good, and you know what I mean? Like, and just got some good tunes, some good people, and some good vibe with a little rare nephew, little bit of pineapple juice. Why? Like, that is my vibe, man. I absolutely love that. Because I love music, and when you're saying there about, like, sometimes I just tune in and tune out, because, like, another reason why I love my channel, because it allows me to do exactly that. And you think about it, right? Because I was thinking about this the other day. Like, since having my channel, there are so many artists, yeah, that I have, like not even just discovered for myself, in terms of I didn't know who they were before. People were like, oh, you should check this person out or whatever. But even within those people, like, the different bits of, like, art and projects and whatever that they've created, I would never, if I was still in my full, you know, 9-to-5 job that I didn't give a hoot about, again, no disrespect to anyone doing the 9-to-5, or no disrespect to the people that were doing the 9-to-5 that I was previously doing, because, you know, you guys loved that job and that's great. Like, I just didn't care about it. I didn't care. And I'm like, I'm wasting what I feel is time. I'm earning money, yes, like, but my soul is dying every single day, because I'm not enjoying that. And yet, like, I may not be earning anywhere near what I was earning when I was in that full-time job. But my soul is enriched. I jump on here and I read some of your comments about the music that we're both enjoying, and, like, what you're getting from watching this with me, and you don't understand how much I, like, that makes my absolute day. Like, I'm just like, this, oh my God. So having a tune that just talks about just putting that smile on and pressing play and just vibes in out, oh man, all day long. Like, this was sick. I'm trying to think if there's anything particular, were there any particular bars that stuck out for me? Is Crayad? Thank you very much for putting that together, my friend. I appreciate that. So, like, I like how it was, again, I guess his manifestations, you know what I mean? Like, what I dream about. So I dream about sitting backstage with Stevie Wonder, sipping drinks, like, sick. Can you imagine that? Just, yeah, it's Monday, just I'm out at this festival with 100,000 people screaming my name, and Stevie Wonder's about to go on, do you know what I mean? Like, and, like, you know, we're just cutting the breeze backstage, and he's, like, you know, busting out some piano, and I'm... I dream of sitting backstage, yeah. Dream of making an album called The Greatest Hits. I dream of watching records flying off the shelves to the kids. It's a life that I want to be living. So I'll be giving mind, body, soul until I'm freaking seeing this vision. I'm feeling this mission. Feels like I was born to be spitting, and so I stay so dedicated, like an ancient tradition. Like an ancient tradition. I was talking about this with someone the other day. Do you know? So most black people I know, particularly in the UK, I don't know if it's the same, and Jamaica too, but, like, most black people I know from Caribbean descent, and probably I would say African descent too, like, when it comes to, like, their meat and washing their meat, there are certain things that we do that I've always been culturally brought up to do. Now, I don't know whether this happens with a lot of, like British white people. I don't know, because whenever I've spoken about it when I was at school, people were like, "What do you mean you're doing that?" So like we wash our meat, right? So, and that's with your vinegar, your lemon, and you rub that meat out before it ever sees anything named pot. Before it sees anything named pot, you got the lemon and the vinegar, and you wash that meat out. Now I know they came out with a news report, right, that said pretty much that if you wash your chicken or whatever, then actually you've got more. There's a higher increase, or there's a higher probability of you spreading salmonella. So you shouldn't wash your meat. And I can guarantee you, yeah, that there isn't. Well, not guarantee you, because I don't know every single black person in the world, but the black people I know didn't give one jot about that report, because I'll tell you something. There is not a way that slimy chicken out of that packet is ever going straight in the pan. Never. So, like, that's an ancient tradition. Do you know what I mean? For us, at least, anyway. So it's just really interesting that he drops that bar, because the first thing I thought, I was just like, because you're never stopping me from washing my chicken, mate. That's never gonna happen. So he's gonna say dedicated as I am. I wash my meat, my chicken meat, my chicken meat. Be yourself, and you'll be okay. I know this life can be tough, but a smile is just a button away. Press play with just one touch. Like, I remember when I first was looking at doing a channel, and you start to read certain tips about whether what content you're gonna do, and how you really need to do something that you vibe with, you're passionate about, because if you're not passionate, it will die a death because you don't really care about it and stuff. And they were saying things like just be yourself, because if you're not gonna be yourself, people will see. And that's one thing that I feel so. Look, I'm about to touch wood. There's no wood here. End of my bed. I don't feel it, at least anyway, and I feel really lucky that people have kind of seen that. I don't think I've ever been anything but myself on this channel. Like, do you know what I mean? Vulnerable, crying, if I've been vexed about something. Yes, I'm polite, but that's me. Do you know what I mean? I'm a very polite person. But I've never been anything but myself, and I think that's been a real I don't know, a real gift, and I've been really lucky to be able to do that, because I don't know any other way. Like, when I'm with my friends, I'm the same, and I'm just me. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's really, really awesome. So, if that can, and in all my weirdness as well, do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm not perfect in any regard. So, if that can inspire anyone else to just be themselves, just be yourself, man. And the ones that F with you will, and the ones that don't won't, and that's fine, because I think the other thing I've learned is it's not everybody that can like you. Do you know what I mean? I don't like everybody. I mean, I like as many people as I can, but some people just, they just don't align. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that people say that I'm not, okay. So, what, do you know what I mean? Like, should that person not do what they're going to do just because of me? Of course not. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, I think that's an absolute big bar as well. And the thing about just pressing play, because sometimes, like, even if you're feeling really, and again, this can go two ways, because you don't want toxic positivity either, where everything's fine, everything's great, and everything's burning around you. But like, I think sometimes you can impress upon your situation if you can just try and look at a positive perspective on it. Do you know what I mean? That's what I try and do as much as I can. Whenever my skies turn to grey and life starts getting too much, I turn on and tune out. I love this music so much. Touch me, brother. I don't ever want to end up in a 9-to-5 working a full-time job just to try and move by. If I ever gave anyone any advice, it would be to follow your dreams till the day that you die. Man, there's so many people that give up on their dreams, don't even start them because of life. And I get it. Like, not everyone is in a situation where they can. Do you know what I mean? And I completely appreciate that. But I think wherever you can, like, if there's something that is important to you, doesn't matter what it is. I keep saying it doesn't matter what it is. Drawing, like running, cycling, doing the is it 10 man? The 10 man, is that a thing? 10 man? This is how unsporty I am. Some kind of like sportsman thing. Tough Mudder, that's a thing. Marathons, decathlons, the different places you want to visit, like starting a blog, starting a channel, singing, acting, whatever it is in your life to do that doesn't just mean you're punching in and punching out. Or even if that's the case, even if your dream is like being the best in your career, do you know what I mean? Or maybe it's just being being a homemaker. Maybe you want to be like the best homemaker, whatever that dream is. Like if you've got an opportunity in which to try and reach for that, like do it, man, because life is short. And I don't know about anybody else, but life keeps reminding me just how short it is. Yeah, and I'm not fussed about being rich either. As long as I can live the way I want, keep your mansion, keep your beamer, I don't want them. As long as I can live happily and earn a comfortable life for my family and me and be free, for life is never ever set in stone. That's why I've never followed anybody's rules but my own. Like, this might seem disingenuous, but I genuinely have, like, let me caveat this. Like, if funds come my way, like, and it means that, I'm in a position where, there's loads of money here, brilliant. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm never going to be like, oh my God, that's the worst thing in the world, because how ridiculous would that be? I think most people would be happy, I think. But the goal isn't that for me. Like, the goal is to do something that I enjoy and to make sure that I can earn enough money to live my life. Exactly what he's saying there. So, I think I think most people would want that. Like, when you look at people like Elon Musk, obviously he's made whatever he's made, and that's the price he set the price at. So if that's what he's going to earn, that's what he's going to earn. But what an inordinate amount of money for one person to have. Like, it is so crazy. Like, what is the point in me? I could never spend that money in my life. Like, I could never. Like, I just, and it's not about being envious of it. It's just like, what is the point? What is the point? When there are so many things that people need in the world, and one person has more money than like over half the planet. Like, what? So yeah, I wouldn't want like crazy amounts of money like that. But at the same time, like, if money came my way that meant that like I was successful and stuff, I'm not going to say no to that. And there's so many things I could do with that wouldn't just be for me, my family, my friends, and the wider community. Do you know what I mean? So again, bars for that, Ren. I always did things through love and respect for myself. But if you bring people down, then you're affecting yourself. But if you bring others up to places they couldn't reach, then your rewards, there'd be much more than you could earn in a week. And your potential has no bounds. Please take it from me. That's why I swear that you could fly if you'd only believe. This is absolutely going into my playlist, yeah, because those days when you feel a little bit like, put this on. Put on this track. Yeah, man. I'll be yourself. Yeah, chorus again. Verse 3. This is when he started spitting a bit quicker in it. So, I be the lyrical syllable killer, the blood spiller, I be the baddest on the scene, call me the Godfather. My head be so far in the clouds, I can see the stars. When I'm spitting the rhythm, precisionally take it. And when I'm spitting the rhythm, precisionally take it much further. This is the new rat-ta-ta. I fuse it with lyrics, use it, mix it up. And God, this music takes me so high, I can taste it. The snare and the bass kick, feel it in my chest coming up from the basement. A whole verse is just sick. All of that. Oh, dude, man, this man just makes me smile so much. Makes me smile so much. And then you got the chorus again in the outro. Vibes. I always think, and call it imposter syndrome or whatever. I'm sure that everybody has it. Like, because my channel is still not like large or whatever, or even the fact that like I feel that I'm economically in the position where I can say like, let me start spouting advice. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I'm still very much just trying to get on that ladder and trying to even my stuff out so I can be like level and stuff. Like, I feel like, can I be giving advice? But at the end of the day, any human being, can give advice when it comes to positive thinking, when it comes to chasing your dreams and being who you want to be and being your authentic self. Because, like, isn't that not one of the things that we can all relate to a degree? That, like, dreams and aspirations and wanting to go for them and, being good people and bringing other people up and being yourself. letting people know that it's okay to be yourself. And I don't think you need big bank accounts. That you need big bank accounts in order to say, well, look, I've got the dough now in order to justify my opinion. Like, I'm just another human being here, and that's what I would tell anybody, regardless of what position I was in. So, Ren, thank you for having a soundtrack to that, my friend. That's amazing. Okay, let's go for part 2.
Testing 1 2 1 2. How's my levels? Is that coming out okay? Can you hear me? Hang on.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Oi, what do you get if you take a Welsh boy? Mix in some lunacy, mix in some noise, mix in affliction with music addiction, conviction and friction, and leave it to boil. Friend, but don't overcook me please. Serve me with the fine wine and a cheddar cheese, cause I'll immature with age and I don't deep freeze, cause I'll melt your freezer with the fire that I preach.
Hey.
I speak metaphors in my sleep, soliloquies and solitude, my mind on the beat. Neat, I repeat words, retweet, I said neat. I repeat words, retweet. Heat, I chase pretty girls till I'm weak. I was talking to this one girl just last week. She said, Ren, you're so tongue-in-cheek. But it was hard to hear her talk with my tongue in her cheek. Half animal and cannibal, I'm flammable, it's tangible. My casual, yeah, radical, grammatical mind is practical, impactful, and really quite supernatural, detachable from my skull, socket in my spine. Insane, is he possessed by a monster? Hunchback of Notre Dame type posture, clasping his hands like a rapist lobster. Talk like Tony Montana, mobster. Say hello to my little friend once again. I got more lines than a cocaine den. Ren, I say you once again if you forget. Ren, fill your lungs out like a cigarette. Haha, the kiddie with the wordplay fetish. Alliteration of a lines are lush like lettuce. I live my life with love and light, illuminate like lightning. The liberation leader with linguistics of a lion. You know it's all just fun and games, yeah, honey. You got me smiling like there's something funny. This music soothes my soul like
Like I switched up a bit.
and I love it, yeah. Yes, I sink MCs like battleships plundered. Twist words like Tony Hawk's 900. Post that quote on Tumblr. Reblog that quote if you want to dub. Cause I'ma bring the love, I'ma sing the love. Half chav, half hippie, I'm a chippy love. And I was
Hey.
raised in the country, not the city, bruv. So I'm stabbing up cheese, never people blood. Because we need some love, we need it like a drug. And even if you're feeling minging like an ugly pug, you deserve a hug. Cause man, believe me, yes, you're brilliant. I shape the scene like Shakespeare, now they call me William. I'm killing them all over every border and meridian. I'm giving them my idiom, so harder than iridium. I'm purer than Bolivian, I'm deeper than amphibians. A dippy lippy, pretty looking hippie village idiot. You know it's all just fun and games, yeah, honey. You got me smiling like there's something funny. This music soothes my soul like melted honey. And I love it, yeah. Remember in the 90s, people used to sing rap, and I'ma try to bring that right back. Sean Paul taught me how to beat, and Shaggy told him it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But I saw you on the CCTV. It wasn't me. Breaking into Toys R Us last week. It wasn't me. You were dressed like a ninja sheep and using Furbies like bowling balls. Seriously, you're insane, man. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're talking to yourself. You're a mother flicking that eye. You're losing the plot more than Quantum of Solace. That film, seriously, really quite bollocks. James Bond type reflexes. Shaken, not stirred when I'm mixing up my letters. Golden eye fixed on the Thunderbolt checklist. Diamonds are forever, so I eat them for breakfast. Live another day, but tomorrow never dies. I live and let die, but you only live twice.
Oi.
Through your eyes only, see it through your eyeballs. And I fell off the moon, rake a skyfall. You got to know, I got the flow. I'm Dr. No, with the license to kill. The man with the golden gun type skill. Octopussy means 8 girls, that's ill. Gold finger? Nah, golden tongue. And I'm sending this message from Russia with love. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I went to Casino Royale. The world is not enough.
Bad man. That's not him playing a sax, is it? No. Wait. Now I'm gonna hope, yeah, that there is something similar in the comments when it comes to the lyrics. And the fact that someone said 6 years ago, you're gonna be big, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, he is. You are doing God's work, sir. You are doing God's work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Right, so I'll come back to that. I think, I mean, very similar to what I just saw, like just coming down some of the comments there. I think the Bond line in particular, like the Bond line, the Bond verse or verses, I don't know how many there were in the end, but like I'm not the biggest James Bond fan. Like I know some people are like bombing hard, like, oh, I love it, and I get it, like that's fine. Like and it's not even that I hate. It's not. I don't like James Bond. If I'm honest, I don't think I've seen enough of them. Like I've seen some of the ones with Daniel Craig, like Casino Royale, and I don't even think I've even seen Skyfall. Even though I've heard Skyfall from Adele. And there are some of the old school ones with Roger Moore and my man, what's his name? The Scottish guy, Pierce Brosnan. Well, Pierce Brosnan, but not him. Sean Connery. Although I'm sure I saw something about Sean Connery that made me go, oh, I don't know whether I'm a big fan of him anymore. But then you don't know how true certain things are. But anyway, so the James Bond thing, like, even me as someone who isn't the biggest James Bond fan, like all those mentions of all those different James Bond movies and all the different like characters and stuff, that is just insane. Like how have you done? How have you managed to do that and drop it in a musical, lyrical way? Yeah, that makes it still a bop. That is, and there were so many of them. Amazing. I like how this part, even though it has like a similar there was, I guess, a similar chord, a similar notes or something. There was something of a similar sound to the first one, but it is different. The chorus is different, and there's a beat behind this one that there wasn't necessarily behind the first one. So they're like cousins almost. You know what I mean? Like, so they're related but not the same. And I noticed they did the same thing with Money Game as well, which I really appreciated. That was like, because at one point I was like, oh, we're gonna get the same beat, but I was like, well, oh, no, we're not, because we didn't get that with Money Game. So that was cool. I'm still getting like a positive vibe from this as well. Like, again, his love of music and what he does with it, and what that does to him, and therefore what he can then put out there to other people, which again is a very similar theme but just delivered in a different way to the first one. And the fact that he's able to say, look, this is how sick I am, you know, this is what I'm doing in my sleep. So that's the kind of vibe that I got from it without looking at the lyrics and what I could hear. And there were certain things that did hit me, but let's get the lyrics up and see exactly what he was saying. So again, thank you, Blanky W, thank you very much. Right, I'm gonna play it again, and oh, don't make me forget where he was.
Testing 1 2 1 2. How's my levels? Is that coming out okay? Can you hear me?
Big
Hang
bosh,
on.
bish bosh.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Oi, what do you get if you take a Welsh boy? Mixing some lunacy, mixing some noise, mixing affliction with music addiction, conviction and friction, and leave it to boil. Friend, but don't overcook me, please. Serve me with the fine wine and the cheddar cheese, cause I'm immature with age and I don't deep freeze, cause I'll melt your freezer with the fire that I preach. I speak metaphors in my sleep, soliloquies in solitude, my mind on the beat. Neat, I repeat words, retweet. I said neat, I repeat words, retweet. Heat, I chase pretty girls till I'm weak. I was talking to this one girl just last week. She said, Ren, you're so tongue-in-cheek, but it was hard to ever talk with my tongue in the cheek. Half animal and cannibal, I'm flammable, it's tangible, my casual, yeah, radical, grammatical, minded, practical, impactful, and really quite supernatural, detachable from my skull, socket in my spine. Insane, is he possessed by a monster? Hunchback of Notre Dame type posture, clasping his hands like a rapist lobster. Talk like Tony Montana, mobster. Say hello to my little friend once again. I got more lines than a cocaine den. Ren, I say you once again if you forget. Ren, fill your lungs out like a cigarette. Haha, the kiddie with the wordplay fetish. Alliteration of a lines are lush like lettuce. I live my life with love and light and illuminate like lightning. The liberation leader with linguistics of a lion. You know it's all just fun and games, yeah, honey. You got
Sorry. So this is why it's really good for me to see the lyrics at the same time, because obviously I'm hearing certain things, but I'm not always catching every single thing. So as he went through the so I love the first bit where he's basically talking about his Ren recipe. What you take, you get the Welsh boy. You're cooking what with this and whatever you get Ren. Serve with a fine wine and a cheddar cheese. Do you know what I mean? So sorry, but don't overcook me, please. Serve with a fine wine and a cheddar cheese, because I'm immature with age and I don't deep freeze, because I'll melt your freezer with the fire that I preach. Sick. That is such a frigging verse. So all of that's fire. Then it comes into this one with the metaphors. So I speak metaphors in my sleep, soliloquies and solitude, my mind on the beat. Neat, I repeat words, retweet. I said neat, I repeat words, retweet. Ha, I taste pretty girls till I'm weak. I was talking to this one girl just last week. She said, Ren, oh, you're so tongue-in-cheek. It was hard to hear her talk with my tongue in her cheek. Again, so I'm at the moment trying to figure out, okay, so which verse do I think is the sickest one here? I'm struggling, okay. But then I think the next two, so verse 4 and verse 5, half animal and cannibal and flammable is tangible. My casual yet radical grammatical mind is practical, impractical, and really quite supernatural. Detachable from my skull, socket in my spine. Insane, easy possessed by a monster. Hunchback of Notre Dame type posture. Clasping his hands like a ripped lobster. Talk like Tony Montana, mobster. Like, what? Who even thinks of this? Like, that whole thing there, like, cannibal, flammable, tangible, casual, radical, grammatical mind, practical, impractical, and really quite supernatural, detachable from my skull socket in my spine. Dude. Say hello to my little friend once again. I've got more lines than ain't then. Ren, I say it once again if you forget. Ren, fill your lungs up like a cigarette. Ha, the kiddie with the wordplay fetish. Alliteration of the lines. I lushed like lettuce. I live my life with love and light. Illuminate like lightning. The liberation leader with linguistics like a lion. Shut up. Shut up. What do you even... Because as soon as I said alliteration, I'm like, oh, is he about to drop some? I thought maybe a couple words. There's 3 lines of that. There's 3 lines of that. Alliteration of the lines. I lushed like lettuce. I live my life with love and light. Illuminate like lightning. The liberation leader with linguistics like a lion. Nah, like that. I think that is my... Those two, I think 4 and 5 might be my favourites. I think. He says. Anyway. Press play again. Sorry.
Like there's something funny. This music soothes my soul like melted honey, and I love it, yeah. Yes, I sink MCs like battleships plundered. Twist words like Tony Hawk's 900. Post that quote on Tumblr. Reblog that quote if you want to, dub. Cause I'ma bring the love, I'ma sing the love. Half chav, half hippie, I'm a chippy love. And I was raised in the country, not the city, bro. So I'm stabbing up cheese, never people blood. Because we need some love, we need it like a drug. And even if you're feeling minging like an ugly pug, you deserve a hug. Cause man, believe me, yes, you're brilliant. I shape the scene like Shakespeare, now they call me William. I'm killing them all over every border and meridian. I'm giving them my idiom, so harder than iridium. I'm purer than Bolivian, I'm deeper than amphibians. A dippy lippy, pretty looking hippie village of the year. You know
I take it back.
I take it back. You got me smiling like there's something funny. This music soothes my soul like melted honey. And I love it, yeah. Remember in the 90s, people used to sing rap, and I'ma try to bring that right back. Sean Paul taught me how to beat, and Shaggy told him it wasn't me. It wasn't me. But I saw you on the CCTV. It wasn't me. Breaking into Toys R Us last week. It wasn't me. You were dressed like a ninja sheep and using Furbies like bowling balls. Seriously, you're insane, man. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. You're talking to yourself. You're a mother flicking that eye. You're losing the plot more than Quantum of Solace. That film, seriously, really quite bollocks. James Bond type reflexes. Shaken, not stirred when I'm mixing up my letters. Golden eye fixed on the Thunderbolt checklist. Diamonds are forever, so I eat them for breakfast. Live another day, but tomorrow never dies. I live and let die, but you only live twice. Through your eyes only, see it through your eyeballs. And I fell off the Moonraker Skyfall. You got to know, I got the flow. I'm Dr. No, with the license to kill. The man with the golden gun type skill. Octopussy means 8 girls, that's ill. Goldfinger? Nah, golden tongue. And I'm sending this message from Russia with love. On Her Majesty's Secret Service, I went to Casino Royale. The world is not enough.
Oh! I love this bit. Like, I don't know which part I like more. I think, like, in terms of the overall positivity, I think in this one, this is more like he is letting us know, yo, listen, I ain't nothing to remember. Like, I'm sick, you know. I'm sick. I am one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. He is letting us know that original Ren recipe soup is a one-time deal, and his ability to kind of like drop certain things and how he drops them, like, he's letting us know who he is in this one, and therefore another reason why he loves what he does, because he's so incredible at doing it and letting and literally showing us how sick. So I think in terms of the wordplay, like, and especially with the bun line and stuff, I feel like this one, in that regard, I might have a preference in that regard to the first part. But in terms of the overall message and the overall joy and the overall, like, be yourself and I think I still prefer part one, because it's like this one we're getting to really appreciate why he's so sick. In the first one, he's letting us know that, like, I don't know, I guess just a bit more about what the world's about, really. Do you know what I mean? But in this one, he does say about, you know, like, cheese and not people. Do you know what I mean? And like we need a bit more love like a drug. Like, we need more of that. So, but I think there's more of that in the first part, I think, for me. So I think in that sense, if I'm going wordplay and how he's dropped it, I would say part two. But if I'm saying the overall message that would make me want to, as I said, like, if I'm ever feeling in them kind of quandaries of, yo, my positivity levels are feeling a little bit dilapidated yet, bang that on, part one, I think. I'm loving this. Okay, part three, people. Now I'm hoping part three will have the lyrics already attached. And it's the official lyric video. Yeah. Okay.
I love this music. Whoa, I love this music. Yeah. Day 456. The diaries of a boy in quarantine. Slowly but surely, I think I'm starting to lose my mind. You will find me in the club, bottle full of liquid nitrogen, breaking the ice when I mix it with hydrogen, a rollie in my mouth and a bucket of Vicodin, and my brain gone south and I'm losing my sight again. Drugs, say no to drugs, fuck it, do all the drugs that make love, fuck it, take it all the way, put a needle in your vein and collapse in a pile on the rug. Love it, overdoser, certified kosher, I rap too much, my tongue's got an ulcer, bad with the altar, stand like a soldier, rage on the system like Zach De La Rocha. Amplify my brothers, I'm on furious form, I raise my fist against the system that's all crooked and torn, I bring this culture of vultures, the righteous, the soldier, I'm filling up these body bags like I'm Jason Bourne. I said I get it on Donkey Kong, blowing up a smoke like Cheech and Chong, making stratospheric like I'm Neil Armstrong, I'm feeling like I'm Neil because I'm the one to twist it, sit quite sadistic, risk for a biscuit, fucked up statistic, chauvinistic, where are my bitches, mystic, linguistic, volume, I twist it up. Yeah, I'm flowing like an ocean, and I'm strong when I'm flowing like I'm Conan. I'm a flow till I grow in my soul, I'm a flow till I'm old, man. I said, oh damn, yeah, you know I'm feeling another serotonin, and I'm sharp like a Wolverine Logan. Suplex with a flow Hulk Hogan, I'm zoning. This kind of rapping it will keep your tongue blisters, lighting up the board like I'm in a bar mitzvah. Don't resist the urge to scratch the itch and flick the switch to lift the volume in the mix up. Every time I'm rapping, I'm tapping into the mystic, ballistic, a kitty twisted, but gifted. I'm eating spirit for lifted to come and rap it, the rip it. I take a rhythm and flip it, so turn my witty and lick it. I kill it, killer on my liver, spill it for a living, and lick a river for living. I'm a cannibal killer, I got the flow, yo, and I'm fresh like a polo. I used to force on my man calls me hand solo, hand duo, hand trio, hand quadro. Put my finger in your ring like I'm Frodo.
Did you really say that?
YOLO, I'm parasailing with Sarah Palin. I'm hammering puns, puns I'm nailing. I'm like a fish cause I'm big thumb scaling. You're like a farmer, blood you're bailing. I'm sailing, oh boy, on my Usain Bolt I'm the boy. Put pressure on my beer, then I call it peer pressure. Then I seize the day cause I'm the godfather, get it? Groovy you let it. Pass me the lettuce, don't pass the sugar, man, cause I'm diabetic. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in my top, and I'm sexually confused, so maybe they will get it. Just catch my bars next. Muscle fill bars to flex my biceps. Every time I kill it, there's buddable on the set. Tell me, do you feel it? Do you fear it or respect? Cause when I spit fast, I'm the martial arts masterclass style artist. Flow the hardest. Giving them the rhythm when I kill them with the flow. When I'm giving them the rhythm when I kill them with the oh. Yeah, 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 yeah.
This
I love this
geezer.
music, boy. I love this music, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love this music, boy. I love this
How long was that now? Sorry. Yo, dude. Yeah, we're playing that again. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not even a little bit sorry. I listen. I'm a lot later to this Ren party than many other people. This came out 5 years ago, and you know, at one point I'm like, well, maybe like this is the one where I'm like, well, this part doesn't compare to part 1 and part 2, and I did think maybe I was like, maybe it won't do. About like 20 seconds, 30 seconds in, I was like, oh, I don't know. Like the beat still, didn't think it was going to be bad, but I was just like, the other two have been so good. Yeah. But Ren, he's like an anomaly, bro. He's like an anomaly. Like, how have you so managed to find a tune that is still very much linked to the overall theme of loving the music, like and your addiction to it, and not just the theme, but also the sound. Like, it's not the same. Like, you've definitely got a bit more brass in this, and like all that kind of like, I don't even know what era that is with that kind of dancing and stuff. It's great Charleston-y type of whatever. But it's giving, like, you know when they used to do like the old school Disney cartoons and stuff in black and white, and you got the like Mickey on the boat thing and whatever. Like, it seems like that kind of era, with that kind of brass and stuff. So you got that mixed in with the way that he's spitting bars. So the juxtaposition of those two different things that just seem to work so well together, and that chorus, like what? And then that note that he did right at the end, like I thought he went all the way down and then went all the way back up again, and then we were just still going. I was like, what the hell? What is going on? Fam, we're playing it again. We're playing it again. There were some things in there that I don't even think I understood that. This guy is such a revelation.
I love this music. Whoa, I love this music, yeah. Day 456. The diaries of a boy in quarantine. Slowly but surely, I think I'm starting to lose my mind. You will find me in the club, bottle full of liquid nitrogen,
all the
breaking the ice when I mix it with hydrogen, a rollie in my mouth and a bucket of Vicodin, and my brain gone south and I'm losing my sight again. Drugs, say no to drugs, fuck it, do all the drugs and make love, fuck it, take it all the way, put a needle in your vein and collapse in a pile on the rug, love it, overdoser, certified kosher, I rap too much, my tone's got an ulcer, bow with the altar, stand like a soldier, rage on the system like Zach De La Rocha.
I mean, even, sorry to pause it, I'm not trying to, but like, even that whole thing about like all the different like, you know, narcotics he's talking about there, like, you know, from alcohol to a bit of, you know, whacky backy or whatever, like, there's so many things that people do, like, and, you know, 'cause I think that's kind of why I was smiling at one point. I was like, it was like, oh, do them all, and then then straight away that image of like, yeah, take it to the vein and end up in a pile in the rug and stuff, and you're like overdosing, like, oh my god, like with that because that is the realities of what that does to people. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, whoa. And I don't know Rage in the System. Is that Rage Against the Machine? Is that like a link? Is that De La Rocha part of Rage Against the Machine? Because the next bit that comes up sounds like it's going to be like some kind of band like that, and I don't know if that's what Rage Against the Machine sounds like, but that's what I'm inferring.
Amplify my brothers, I'm on furious form. I raise my fist against the system that's all crooked and torn. I bring this culture of vultures, the righteous, the soldier.
Hey,
I'm feeling
the
like
righteous.
these body bags like I'm Jason Bourne.
I said I get it on Donkey Kong. Blowing up a smoke like Cheech and Chong. Making stratospheric like I'm Neil Armstrong. I'm feeling like I'm Neo because I'm the one. One to twist it, sick, quite sadistic. Risk for a biscuit, fucked up statistic. Chauvinistic, where are my bitches? Mystic, linguistic, volume, I twist it up.
I love this music, boy. I love this music, yeah. I love this music, boy. I love this music, yeah.
Oh man,
Got flow?
yeah, I'm flowing like an ocean, and I'm strong when I'm flowing like I'm Conan.
Hey.
I'ma flow till I grow in my soul, I'ma flow till I'm old, man. I said, oh damn, yeah, you know I'm feeling another serotonin, and I'm sharp like a Wolverine Logan, suplex with a flow Hulk Hogan. I'm zoning, this kind of rapping it will keep its own blisters, lighting up the book like I'm in a bar mitzvah. Don't resist the urge to scratch the itch and flick the switch to lift the volume in the mixer. Every time I'm rapping, I'm tapping into the mystic, ballistic, kitty twisted, but gifted. I'm being spiritful, lifted to come and rap it, to rip it. I take a bit of my flip it, so turn my witty and lick it. I killer on my livers, fill it for a living, and lick a liver for a villain. I'm a cannibal killer, I got the flow, yo. And I'm fresh like a polo. I used to force on my man calls me Han Solo, Han Duo, Han Trio, Han Quadro. Put my finger in your ring like I'm Frodo.
Did you really say that?
YOLO, I'm parasailing with Sarah Palin. I'm hammering puns I'm nailing. I'm like a fish cause I'm big thumb scaling. You're like a farmer, blood you're bailing, I'm sailing. Oh boy, on my Usain Bolt, I'm the boy. Put pressure on a peer, then I call a peer pressure, then I seize the day cause I'm the godfather, get it? Groove if you let it, pass me the lattice. Don't pass the sugar man cause I'm diabetic. Rubber dub, 3 men in my top and I'm sexually confused, so maybe they will get it. Just catch my bars next. Muscle filled bars that flex my biceps. Every time I kill it, there's bud the bull on the set. Tell me, do you feel it? Do you feel it or respect? Cause when I spit fast, I'm the martial arts masterclass style artist. Flow the hardest. Giving them the rhythm when I kill them with the flow. And I'm giving them the rhythm when I kill them with the oh.
My face hurts. My face hurts.
I love this music, yeah. I love this music, boy. I love this
Hey. Ah, Ren. To think how much joy. Oh, money game. I remember you well. To think how much joy you brought me in my little old room to 703, yeah. In my little old room to 703, with just you doing what you love. You love music, and the music loves you. And let me tell you something, we love you too, sir. We love you too, man. You just, there's just so much to just enjoy in that. Like, so many amazing rhyming schemes, so many sick bars and verses. Again, I think the vocal in this to me was also equally like just sick. Like that chorus was catchy as hell. Like and again that end note thing, just like from the down to the up and then to the just to how long you held that. I don't know what part I'd choose. Like, I don't know what part I'd choose because now I'm like, I feel like you demonstrated so many things in part 3. Like, but I don't know. I don't know. And you know what? I'm not going to decide. No one's asked me to decide, so I'm not going to. I'm just enjoying the whole series. I'm enjoying the whole series. So let's go to part 4. Let's go to part 4 and see what they're saying. I'm so excited to see what's going to happen in part 4. Oh, my gosh.
Love Music Part 4. I feel like sometimes some ideas are just a little bit overdone. Do you know what I mean? Don't even know what to rap about anymore. Feel like I'm just getting older and more cynical. I'm not gonna die anyway. Oh, fuck it.
1, 2, 3, Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the coke though, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda antisocial. I think I'm gonna blow Chernobyl, yeah. Going off the grid in a postal, and I don't really feel right. Testing, mic check please. And I'm back for part 4, cause I killed part 3. And you still know me, still the same OG, but I've been low-key ADHD. Cause I get distracted as the world collapses from the wars that we waged to the COVID vaccine. I was born in an age where the ozone's cracking. I've been off the stage, I've been away from rapping, but I'm back on my feet, back on the track, I'm attacking the beat. Back with the baseball bat flow sweet. Rat-a-tat-tat, I'm a rap athlete. I'm a done, diggy done when I win like the sun. V5, full form, jack my beanstalk off in your mum. Just for fun with her niggas half on. Give her 1 ton soup cause she wants some cum. Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the cocoa, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda antisocial. I think I'm gonna blow Chernobyl, yeah. Going off the grid in a postal, and I don't really feel right. I'm a reprobate, I'm in the public park while I masturbate, and I don't put out till the second date. By that I mean put her in my basement. Wait, giggity giggity, it's polygamy rap. Give her the lickety flickety while I'm beating her back. She gets giggity wiggity when I go into tap, and I'm the god of fertility when I do it like that. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. I picked up the letters of the alphabet and pulled apart and put together. Finger licking chicken, I'm dipping, flipping the architecture. Do it better, rap professor, killer track, then resurrect the tip of the top of the hip with the hop and the ripping and drop when I dip in the spot, and I'm dripping in relevant time. A veteran, better than most of the bigger the crop. I mutilate, a broken break, communicate with stupid pace. Now wait, when I do it like that with the flow, then you know that I'm cold, colder than cold. I'm Sub-Zero, got that Jesus flow, make your penis grow. Oh Jesus, bro, why you stoop so low? Well, maybe I'm a little bit immature. I use jokes just to cope, cause I'm insecure. C'est la vie, what will be, what has been before will repeat and repeat on the beat. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Halle Berry, Halle Berry, do ya wanna show your hooters? Lick my monster balls and start a rumor. You can give me head like my name was Henry Tudor. Booyah, back on the beat, killer backstreet boy with the back of my feet. She take back your boy for some meet and greet in the backseat, boy. I'll be slapping her cheeks. Kill him when the bassline go, kill him with the suicide flow, kill him with the 4x4. Killing it wherever I go with the rhythm that I'm kicking with precision. I'm efficient with my vision, I'm a villain with the flow. When I kill it, I'm killing it with ambition. Demolition of magician, turning tracks to gold. Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the cocoa, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda antisocial. I think I'm gonna blow Chernobyl, yeah. Going off the grid in a postal, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the cocoa, and I don't really feel right. And I don't really feel right.
I mean, if that's not a way to bookend a series where you're talking about the love of music, and again, like I don't forget it as much now, but you know, you can be forgiven for. Sorry, my fan. I don't know what happened to the front. It attacked me. Who do I sue? You can be forgiven for, like, you know, kind of forgetting at times just how unwell this guy is. Like, I mean, I don't mean like just physically, but he's had, and to his own admission, and to a lot of what you guys have told me, like his own struggles with like mental health and stuff. And you know, to have those days of this unadulterated positivity, yeah, for someone who's talking about how difficult his life has been, like, you know, there's gonna be moments where actually it does not feel like that. I'm about to blow Chernobyl, yeah. I'm literally having to deal with this what's it called? It's Orwellian friggin' government doing X, Y, and Z to us that we don't really do jot about because everyone's within their class and their place and whatever. Like, so I'm having to deal with the trappings of that on a day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month basis. And actually, there are so many other things that just keep hitting you in the face too, which are just not great, which takes it back to money game. But there were still things in this that just reminded us that, okay, even though you might be feeling like that, one of the things that helps you, and I guess helps us by proxy, is just how sick you are as a lyricist. That is just undeniable. And again, I love the fact that he's kept the theme from part one in terms of the love of the music, but also like there are elements of that structure and that vibe. Even though again this was different to all the other three parts, it still had elements that were reminiscent of that first cousin part one. I'm gonna play it one more time. I was gonna play it one more time, obviously.
Love Music Part 4. I feel like sometimes some ideas are just a little bit overdone. Do you know what I mean? Don't even know what to rap about anymore. Feel like I'm just getting older and more cynical. I'm not gonna die anyway. Oh, fuck it.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco.
I love this animation as well.
In the coco, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda antisocial. I think I'm gonna blow Chernobyl, yeah. Going off it with an apostle, and I don't really feel right. Testing, mic check please, and I'm back for part 4, cause I killed part 3. And you still know me, still the same OG, but I've been low-key ADHD. Cause I get distracted as the world collapses from the wars that we waged. So the COVID vaccine, I was born in an age where the ozone's cracking. I've been off the stage, I've been away from rapping, but I'm back on my feet, back on the track, I'm attacking the beat. Back with the baseball bat flow sweet. Rat-a-tat-tat, I'm a rap athlete. I'm the Don, Diggy Don when I burn like the sun. V5, full form, jack my beanstalk off in your mum. Just for fun with her niggas half on. Give her 1 ton soup cause she wants some cum. Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the coco, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda antisocial. I think I'm gonna blow Chernobyl, yeah. Going up and with an apostle, and I don't really feel right. I'm a reprobate, I'm in the public park while I masturbate, and I don't put out till the second date. By that I mean put her in my basement. Wait, giggity giggity, it's polygamy rap. Give her the lickety flickety while I'm beating her back. She gets giggity wiggity when I go into tap, and I'm the god of fertility when I do it like that. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. I picked up the letters of the alphabet and pulled apart and put together. Finger licking chicken, I'm dipping, flipping the architecture. Do it better, rap professor, kill a track, then resurrect. I tip with the top of the hip with the hop and the ripping and drop when I dip in the spot, and I'm dripping in relevant time. I'm better than most of the bigger the crop. I mutilate, a broken break, communicate with stupid pace. Now wait, when I do it like that with the flow, then you know that I'm cold, colder than cold. I'm Sub-Zero, got that Jesus flow, make your penis grow. Oh Jesus, bro, why you stoop so low? Well, maybe I'm a little bit immature. I use jokes just to cope, cause I'm insecure. C'est la vie, wobble beat, what has been before will repeat and repeat on the beat. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. Halle Berry, Luya, Halle Berry, do ya wanna show your hooters? Lick my monster balls and start a rumor. You can give me head like my name was Henry Tudor. Booyah, back on
Give
the
me
beat,
head like Henry Tudor.
boy with the back of my feet. She take back your boy for some meet and greet in the backseat. Boy, I'll be slapping her cheeks. Kill him when the bassline go. Kill him with the suicide flow. Kill him with the 4x4. Killing it wherever I go with the rhythm that I'm kicking with precision. I'm efficient with my vision, I'm a villain with the flow. When I kill him, I'm killing it with ambition. Demolition of magician, turning tracks to gold. Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the coco, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, feeling kinda antisocial. I think I'm gonna blow Chernobyl, yeah. Going off it with an apostle, and I don't really feel right. Oh yeah, put the rap game in the chokehold. Sometimes I might get a bit loco, yeah. Feeling kinda sick in the coco, and I don't really feel right. And I don't really feel right.
As I said, a brilliant end. You really want to play again, don't you? you didn't help me enough the first time. Yeah, I think that part was a brilliant conclusive part, because I think it brings it all round to the different elements that I've come to understand of Ren, and how, as a person, because even someone that doesn't have some of the challenges he has will have modes where your social battery is so full. Let me give out all the advice. Let me give out all the Barney level, happy rainbow, gold star, But then there are other days when you're like, do you know what though? These electric prices, these gas prices, these damn politicians. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm just cynical. Just don't bother me. Yeah, I don't know what's the point. And you get all of that, but even despite having all of that, like his ability to drop bars and lyrics and vocals and put art together in such a way that we can sit here and enjoy it on a Monday afternoon, incredible, and still allows us the escape, the room in which to not dwell on those things all too much and make you just feel so despondent with everything. Do you know what I mean? So it's ironic that that's how he's saying he's feeling, and how he's been off, like dealing with his own conditions and stuff. But by providing the music in which that we can talk about it, like he's allowing us opportunity in which not to be talking about, pink face Boris and whatever. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So in that regard, it's sick. Like how he's dropping the bars again in this one is again incredible. And I do like the chorus. I think I've enjoyed the chorus more from part 3 and part 1. If I'm honest, but even then, like I still enjoyed this, and I really, really enjoyed the video. Like I thought how they've animated that, with illustrations of him and just everything, how the color coordinated and how the words came in and how the words came out. I just thought that was, the production's obviously like a bit higher, in that we've got that, which is sick. But I think as a whole series, I think that was amazing. And it's left me feeling again inspired, real about some stuff as well, but definitely inspired, and the kind of things that I want to go after for my life and for the people for me. Like these are all things that I already know anyway, but when you find music that just resonates with you and hits those kind of markers, it's just another reminder of someone that's also gone out there despite all the different hurdles of life that have hit him and that he's still undergoing and having to work over. Like he's still out here being able to deliver top quality music like this. Like, that has to be a message in there for people to be like, listen, if I can be doing this and whatever, then surely you can. And I'm talking about him being the I and the you being me. Like, that makes sense. Like if he's doing that, surely I can do the things that I want to do. And hopefully that again inspires someone else who might be sitting on the fence about the kind of thing that they want to do. Knowing how volatile and crazy the world is, and still going out there to do it anyway. Like I think that takes a real special person. So I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and actually it was, even though he did go on some real things and whatever, like it was sort of very nice. It was nice. It was nice. I really enjoyed it. So let me know what your thoughts were. What part did you enjoy the best? Or do you just see it as a whole amalgamation of a whole project instead of like individual parts? Were there any individual bars, any individual verses? Like what did you make of this series? Yeah, please tell me. If you did enjoy this reaction, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That'd be amazing. Thank you very much. The full reaction will be on Patreon. Obviously, I'll probably put this out in parts. So yeah, if you do want to watch the full one with me, then please do head over to my Patreon, which is a great way to help support the channel if you want to. And it's a great way to connect with me more as well. So hopefully you can't lose. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. And alright, I said it like that.